Hello everyone, this is Joyce, your happy granny. Please watch my premiere on October 2 at Germination, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Philippine time. I will be talking about health and fitness and much more. So come and join me. And it's going to be every Saturday, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 o'clock Philippine times. So, see you there. Your happy granny. Yes!
Hello, good morning. Magandang umaga. Today is just like an ordinary day, like just a little bit of story. Uh, but first of all, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for everyone who spent time watching Germination and everyone who supported the show. And everything about it is good as you know. So thank you so much. And as we say goodbye to 2021, welcoming the 2022. So your happy granny is here, going to give you tips, and you can ask me a question, you know, if you want to know something about more. And but today I would like to help you how to start your 2022 and how to start your wellness. And I hope that 2021 and all the COVID things give you a lesson, and really uh, give you that thing that really health is very important more than anything else. But in order to achieve that good health, we must have to do something good about ourselves. So I'm gonna speak like a mix of English and Tagalog because sometimes I'm not really and very good at English, I must admit. So I can express myself better more in Tagalog. So I'm gonna mix it up, okay? So now, here is your happy granny giving tips. How I start my day, this is it. What do I do? Uh, what keeps me motivated? And, and everything, what inspires me of doing such a thing, okay? So I will share you some idea what I really do first thing in the morning when I wake up. First thing in the morning, I say a small praise. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for waking me up. And I'm looking forward for the day and I'm hoping it will be good. All the time, I hope it will be good. And I also thanks for everything that will come along for the day because it's a part of me learning and growing, not growing, getting older. It is. Okay, so what I normally do is like in the morning, I wake up, I drink warm water. I add like a variation. I add um, like a spoonful of apple cider vinegar, or I will have green tea, but I will squeeze half of a lemon because, according to what I have read, the lemon will boost give the benefits of the tea. The green tea you will have it if you squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. Okay, I also have ginger tea, and this morning I have the ginger tea. What I do with my ginger tea, I slice them, I scratch the outer part, boil them, and then reduce. And for convenience, I put some of it in the refrigerator, in the fridge, and then in the next morning, I just boil water and add. So uh, this way of doing it is a one way of a daily cleansing in a very light way. Ginger is also good for metabolism, to speed up your metabolism, and it's also good, you know, is for inflammatory. If you have pains and aching and pains, ginger really, I can prove to you that it helps, because this is the one that I substitute for my medication, which is like codidromol and naproxen when I'm having an issue with my body for the inflammation. So that's how to do it. It's like after drinking, 30 minutes after, then you will have your breakfast. And today, I always go for a high protein breakfast, because I found that if you have a high protein breakfast, it will keep you full longer, and it will avoid you from snacking. Okay. So today I made, in Filipino, it's called champorado, but I did not use the glutinous rice. I use oat. Yeah. I cook it with plain water, less calorie, the better. And then I add some 100% cocoa. And to make it even more better, I add nuts like almonds, walnut, cashew. That's my favorite. And then I have also these dried coconut flakes. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Jeremy Roy. I add coconut flakes, and then I have the dried goji berries. And what did I add? Cinnamon. Cinnamon is very good for you for cleansing liver. So this is a kind of thing that, if you start your day, in a healthy way, and you do it as a routine every day, you know, it's hard to start with, but as you do it gradually, you know, slowly every day, your body will be adapted to what you are eating. It's just like me. I'm not, this is not my routine before. I just started it when I know I needed it. And it is, uh, the benefits of it is really enormous now. I'm enjoying the benefits of what I'm doing. So another idea of having a high protein breakfast is eggs. You can do scrambled, you can do poached egg, you can do boiled egg, soft boiled egg. My favorite is soft boiled egg, or fried egg in coconut or olive oil. And then, as we, to adopt as well the eating more greens and vegetables and fruit, I will have a slice of pepper on the side, or maybe mushroom, tomatoes. And this is a very, very good breakfast. If you are like, as we know, breakfast is like, oh, those who love cereal, okay, be careful when you have the cereal, because cereal have lots of sugar. So this is the other thing that you have to avoid when you're on a healthy diet and you want to do really to put good things in your body. Avoid sugar, avoid too much salt, and avoid fat, the bad fat. Okay, so the good fat I'm having is, I like the Greek yogurt on top of my fruits. So I might have just a bowl of fruits and yogurt, and then I will, if I need a snack, I will snack with nuts, or I will have like late night drink hot chocolate, but it should be 100% cocoa and no added sugar. Okay, so this is how it goes. And then after the breakfast, yeah, I will have like 1 hour, 2 hour before I do my exercise, or before I might be just drinking the water, the ginger, whatever, before I have my exercise. On a busy day that I do not have a time, I do stretching. Stretching, the good of stretching is like, because as we sleep all night, our body becomes stiff. And as we are like working during the day, to avoid such an injury and to make our body really conditioned, we need to stress a little bit, to wake up those the muscles, all the joints, the ligaments that we have. So it's a healthy way of doing that every morning. And then another thing, positive thinking. You must think positive every day. Okay? This is a one way of um, uh, starting your day and ending the day in a good way, right? Okay. Another thing is, yeah, we are all busy, but I try to fit in best exercise, the light exercise, the lighter one, you can start just like the cardio, like running in place, jumping jack, or sit ups, anything that will make your muscle move, you know, and to make our joints stronger. As we get older, our bones become brittle, and that's what happened, the breakup and the falling down with a lot of old people. The accidents happen by falling accidentally, and some recover, some have a fatal injury, and some, so we have to protect ourselves, right? Yeah. Another thing, okay, if you have like uh, the next meal would be like a plate, put a protein, a little carb at lunchtime, and vegetables. Always eat a lot of greens because this is very important for us. So the technique for that is start from shopping though as well. So if you don't shop the bad things, you don't bring it at home, then there's um, more likely that you will not have those bad things like chocolates, lots of sugar content, lots of fizzy drink. And the fizzy drink, or even I don't buy juice from the supermarket because of the preservative and the sugar content. So I make my own juice. Okay, I learned how to make my own juice, and I don't. I also don't go uh, like buying ready prepared meals because you don't know what's in it, all the ingredients in it, because the only way I could tell you is the only way you control what you put in your food and how you cook it healthy way is by cooking at home. It's not only making guarantee you that you are eating the healthy, it's also it save you money as well. Okay, yeah, you put time in it, but there's a lot of a way of cooking. I don't spend much time in my kitchen, you know I I I don't spend much time of cooking because I do the simple way cooking, but it is the healthy one, right? Now, I another thing is, okay, motivate yourself. So we have this the wellness, we have this the routine, yeah, and then in your routine you have to add the motivation. Motivation, think about yourself, what will motivate you, and think about why you are doing it, and think about what are the benefits of doing it. So for me, exercise, lots of benefits from exercise, by doing exercise. And I motivate myself because I wanted to be um, stronger, like instead of like, hi, hi, germination. Yeah, I want to get stronger, as you know, I'm like happy to say I'm gonna be like 64 next month. Yeah. And what motivates me is doing something that I have never done before. Also motivates me is like challenge myself, you know, like doing something that nobody, you know, uh, how do you call that? Na akala ng iba ay hindi na kayang gawin. Right? Hi, Marie. Akala ng iba ay hindi na kayang gawin. But you know what? It's only in our head. If we want to progress ourselves, we want to live healthy and fit, then motivation is very important. And then when after the motivation, it's a consistency, because you cannot say, oh, I exercise today and tomorrow. No. You must be consistent in whatever you do. Healthy eating, exercise, it's all about motivation, consistency. Okay? And also your aim. What do you want to achieve on what you are doing? This is very important. Um, we will never know what we really can achieve for that until we see the product of the hardship of what we are doing. I Before, I never knew what I'm capable of. I never knew what my body's capable of. I never knew that. All exercise always give me that confidence. The wellness that I put into my body really such do wonders, do a lot of wonders that I never knew. So it's nice to explore. It's nice to learn something new. It's nice to learn, and this is the good start. January. This January, um, I started, as being going to 64. I do a lot. Now what I'm doing is a challenge. One of my motivation is to challenge myself. So I joined this challenge for a good cause for the Alzheimer's, because I find it that, this is like such kind of thing that, admit it or not, as we get older, is a kind of, how do you call that? Um, a disease that the old people will get it, like arthritis, this heart problem, high cholesterol, and it's a lot of things. So I mean, I done last December the 50 burpees a day. Such a hard thing, but there is always a technique of doing that, and I'm doing that. I i contribute a little bit. I did not raise much money for that, but I contributed, to inspire other people who is in the group, because, you know, it gives them as well a motivation that, that it's also understand that there is no age cap on what we can do. Okay? We are all capable of doing it, and there is always a way of doing it, right? So, yeah. So my challenge for this January is 65 push up in a day. Gosh, how how did I do that? How how I perform with that? Honestly, guys, I now as days goes by, I find it just like my normal days. It's just my normal days, you know. So, okay. So, tip for this year, to start your wellness, mindset, healthy eating, exercise. Now, for those things to achieve, you need to be you must have a motivation. You need to be consistent to see the progress. Okay? And a commitment. Very, very important. Those three things. Um, the motivation, consistency, and how to call that? I'm lost sometimes in words. Yeah, motivation, consistency, and dedication, and you must love what you are doing. Okay. Yes. Thank you, germination. Yeah, consistency is really the key. And there are times really that it's hard to get up and say, "Oh, I'm so lazy today. I'm so hard." But believe me, when you started it, it's like, "Oh, thanks goodness, I've done it." I've done it. So here you go, guys. Yes, commitment. Right. Germination. Commitment is very important. In everything we do, commitment is very important. Our success will rely on commitment, on how much we committed in a certain things. Okay, so guys, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so grateful for everything. I have a great 2021. I hope you too. And I promise you, I will have a great 2022. 2021. I have a great 2021, and I will have even more greater 2022. And I'm happy to share it with you. I'm happy to share with you the progress of what I'm doing. And so far, guys, I'm so happy. 64, I have no medication. I have no high cholesterol. I have no heart problem. My arthritis is much, much far better. My sciatica got better. My lumbar is better. I saved myself from operation. My tendonitis got better. I can lift again. And I am much stronger, much more happier inside. Okay? So, the greatness of life, the life that we have today is the life that we have tomorrow. And to have that brighter life tomorrow, we must start today and do it all the time. Okay? So I'm here with Germination to inspire you, to give you some tips. And this is actually what happens to me. There is no such a gimmick. It's a hard work, but hard work paid off. So I'm saying to you, goodbye, and I see you next week. Happiness comes from within. This is the best happiness that you could ever have. And health is wealth. Charan! See you next week. Bye. Happy Granny. Yes.
Hello everyone, this is Joyce, your happy granny. Please watch my premiere on October 2 at Germination, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Philippine time. I will be talking about health and fitness and much more. So come and join me. And it's going to be every Saturday, 11 a.m. UK time and 7 o'clock Philippine times. So, see you there. Your happy granny.